Kuduzumbola Namaste. Good morning to all online respected viewers. Long live their majesties, long live our leaders, and long live our friendship. Welcome to this online Ayurveda and Yoga Practicals and Theory. Embassy of India, Thimphu, ICCR's Nehru Wangchuk Cultural Center. I'm yoga teacher KVSSN Murthy here. My sincere prayers to the Almighty to see all the best things to their majesties and the whole Bhutan also. So coming to the actually recitation, today we are giving a very important note on the food. Here in the traditional text, Sanskrit text called as Anna doshena chittam kalushyam sarvadaha bhavet kalushikruta chittanam dharma samyak na bhasati. Here what we are eating food has nearly 5 kinds of doshas or errors. So one is ardha dosha. Ardha dosha means we should buy the food with the right legal money. Second one is nimitta dosha. Nimitta dosha means it's an association. So right association. We should eat the food with the right association with the right people. As well as sthana dosha. Sthana dosha means right environment and like a good lighting. So we should always consume the food in a proper good environment. After that, guna dosha. So guna dosha means, as we know that we have sattva guna, rajo guna, tamo guna. We have in the classifications we have 3 important classifications. Sattva guna means fresh foods like fruits and vegetables. All kind of fresh vegetables diets comes as sattvic, including honey and everything. So we should consume that practice as called. We should see that it must not be go to the guna dosha. And third one is samskara dosha. Samskara dosha means the intentions of the people who will serve the food. Also very important for the people who are eating, because all these doshas will directly or indirectly will affect on the mind, influence on the mind and the body. So anna doshena chittam kalushyam sarvadaha bhavet kalushikruta chittanam dharma samyak na bhasati. So we have 5 types of errors for the food. One is ardha dosha. Second one is nimitta dosha, third one is sthana dosha, fourth one is guna dosha, last one is samskara dosha. So hope everyone should give this importance to the food while eating, while cooking and everything. Our thoughts, our positiveness, everything will be matter in taking of the food. So right, coming to the next practice is called, we have, yesterday also we have we saw that important exercise on the bile stones, pitta smari or pitta jasmari. So this is a very important segment called, gallbladder position just below to the liver on the right side. Okay, whatever will be the regions to getting the stones, but please remember to get rid of the stones is in our hands. First of all, cut overeating and cut the over fatty diets, as well as take proper rest and drink sufficient water, not more water, sufficient water according to your body limit and body weight. Also please remember if you will really follow the juices and fruits and liquids, then in just 15 days you will be all right from this gallbladder stones. Also we have very good exercises in the traditional Ayurvedic home remedies called, see these practices. First of all, take this turmeric, only 5 to 6 grams. Then here, Amlika officinalis or Indian gooseberry or Amlaki. Amla, again 10 to 15 grams. Then very important ingredient here is honey. So take 1 full teaspoon of honey. For a model I am taking just light. Okay, now here, so properly mix this total solution, so it will turn as a light capsules or light tablets. See. So my request, I am requesting my video technician to come once to show this yellow colored preparation. So here every day morning, every day morning, so at least 2 to 3 grams of this solution, like only like 2 to 3 grams means not more than this. So mix with the hot water or warm water early morning, and in the evening around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock also, with the empty stomach drink this solution. So somewhat it will give good relief also. So today's our next important exercise on the same gallbladder stones. Please remember, we required olive oil. Already we took olive oil. So olive oil nearly 20 grams, and after that like one full lemon. Squeeze one full lemon in this oil. Third one is, so here make paste of this garlic. So take 1 or 2 pieces of the garlic, properly make paste, and again put the paste inside this oil. And in the last, so this is what capsicum powder. So here please observe the limit. So only 2 to 3 grams, right, enough. And here please remember olive oil as well as full lemon. Then after that like 1 or 2 pieces of garlic. Then in the last 1 or 2 grams of the capsicum powder. Just mix it properly. See the solution. And here again please take 3 to 4 grams of the solution and mix it with the hot water early morning, and in the evening please drink this solution. So this will give you immediate relief from this gallbladder stones. But remember the way how you are using this home remedy is also very important. So when you once decided to take these solutions, suppose if you will take one solution, do not test the second solution. So every day use only one solution. Okay, now third important thing is triple R. So here in the market also it is available. So one tablet for the children, 2 tablets for the adults. This is not medicine. This is only kind of a mixture of 3 fruits. So here soak it in the water. Soak it in the water. See, in just 15 to 20 minutes, this tablet will turn as a cream, and this total water will turn as brown color. So take this water like in the nights before you are sleeping. So all these preparations will be very useful. Please remember, healthy sleep required. Your stress levels also must be calmed down, as well as try to engage yourself in more recreative activities. Also, please do not smoke. When you have identified this kind of stones inside, do not smoke or don't take alcohols also, as well as do not take overnight foods, late night foods. And sleeplessness also a major factor while bringing this kind of stones inside. Please remember, these are simple home remedies. Also it will depend on the self-discipline. Okay, coming to the next exercises. Important yoga practices which can be cured, which can be give very good relief, not only from the stones, also the next preparations will be good in management of the diabetes also. And now coming to the next practices. Okay, coming to the regular sun salutations. So take a long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation, and with the total devotional mood. And coming to the mantra chanting, and after that practices, take a long pause, inhalations, lift your both the arms up, and above to the head, keep the Pranamasan, Kailasa Mudra, and from there bring that Pranama Mudra at your chest. And here sloka and mantra chanting and bijakshas. Om Hiranmayena Patrena Satyasyapi Hitam Mukham Tattvam Pushan Apavrunu Satya Dharmaya Drustaye. Om Hram Hrim Hrum Hraim Hraum Raha Mitra Ravi Surya Bhanu Kagapusna Hiranya Garbha Maricha Aditya Savitra Arka Bhaskaraya Namaha. And slowly open your both the arms forward and wide your both the arms. Lift your arms up once, completely pull yourself, slightly put a back bend. And from there keep your palms and body straight. Once pull yourself very slowly, push your abs back, and after that bend the body completely forward. And here right leg must be your back leg. Asva Sanchalanasana. Throughout the practice, keep press your above abdomen to lower abdomen with your thigh, but do that sensitive pressure. So without holding the breath. And back leg straight and join your forward leg to back. Dandasana. Again few seconds to stay here. And after that completely press the body down towards the floor. And lift your chin up to the chest or spine or thighs. Lift the body up like a lifted head cobra posture here. Do not hang your body in between the shoulders. Keep push yourself up. And few seconds to stay here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Come back. Again here, back legs straight and completely keep your body movement inside. Come to the Parvatasana. Again stay here. 1, 2 and 3. Come back. Here, right leg must be your forward leg, Asva Sanchalanasana. And here, back leg straight on the toes and lift your knee up and back leg. Keep your back leg move forward for the Padahastasana. And very slowly lift your both the arms up and slowly get back to the back bending Ardha Chandrasana or Ardha Chakrasana. Then very slowly keep your palms together and keep the Pranamasana at your chest. After that, lift your both the arms up and with slowly exhalation and slowly keep your palms down at your thighs. Alright, keep your position straight. Again, take a long and slow and deep inhalation and exhalation. So today's our next 4 practices will depend on the abdomen turns and abdomen squeezes. Then here try to sit properly on any comfortable surface. And if you want to use bricks, you can use the bricks also. But few seconds stay here in this Sukha Dandasana. And here keep your both the palms together and here come to the Vistarita Pada Bhunama Asana. Very simple abdominal turning, but the way how you are doing also important. So here keep your legs wide. Then after that open your both the arms forward. Towards your right side turn the body and try to put your both the hands at any convenient place. Then here slightly push the body, shift your body towards your right side to touch your forehead towards the floor without crunching your back. Keep your body straight. So with that line up only, completely turn and put your chin or forehead on the floor and stay now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and enough. Then very slowly come back. Then take again long and slow and deep inhale. While doing this kind of posture, if you will feel any cramps or any pain in the legs, once come to the butterfly movement to relax your thighs. Okay, after that same exercises again, wide your both the legs and open your both the arms forward. Towards your left side, slightly turn, put your hands on the floor. So here do not crunch your back or don't hunch your spine. Keep your position straight. So here very slowly turn the body and put your head on the floor. Again few seconds to stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Relaxation. Then very slowly come back. Keep your both the hands straight, body straight and slowly keep your both the hands together and down. Here also once relax your thighs, relax your hips in maintaining your butterfly movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 relaxations. Enough, come back. So yoga will give you, always yoga will saying that prevention is better than the cure. So that it will give you very important, very great preventive practices. So once we will get a diseases or disorder, it required more things must be involved, including medical checkups and medical investigations. So do not give that kind of chance. So instead of that, please do the simple yoga exercises every day so you will not feel sick. Even though if you will feel sick, you will get back to the normal very quick and very easily comparatively to the other people. Okay, keep your position straight and take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. So here next exercise called Vakrasana. Also abdominal twisting posture. So here just fold your right leg. So here for this exercise you can use pillow or brick or small stools also. So try to put your that probe behind the body, fold your right leg. So I am requesting my video technician to come on my left side to just shoot the posture. So here put your turn your body to the right side, put your hand on the brick, and here lift your left hand, then and put your left elbow outside of your right leg, and here adjust your back brake. Then completely rotate the body and few seconds to stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Then very slowly release the posture and very slowly lift your left hand up. Then slowly keep your arm wide and put it on the floor, and then slowly stretch your right leg forward, relaxation, enough. Again, few seconds rest from the strain. Long, deep and slow inhalation and exhalation. Okay, same exercise, opposite side here. Fold your left leg. So here put your brick behind the body. And while turning the body, observe it carefully. You can put your hand on the brick or on the floor. But so why I am giving importance for a probe means it will keep your body straight. So it will not push you back from the floor. Okay, now coming to the exercise here, and try to put your left hand on the brick. So above leg must be straight and above leg must drag inside towards your perineal region. And after that, lift your right hand up and put your right elbow outside of the left knee and completely press it inside. Then after that, turn the body back if possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Then very slowly release the posture and very slowly relax your arm. Then slowly keep your hand back. Then slowly get back to the normal. So according to your time limit, you can increase the posture timing from 10 seconds to 20 or 30 or even 1 minute or more time also. But initially don't look for the more timing in the posture. First of all, be convenient in the posture. After 10 seconds, 12 seconds, if you will feel good way or convenient, then only you can shift your timing. Then right, coming to the next exercise called same Ardha Matsyendra Asana variation or Vakrasana variation in the Ekapada Vajrasana. Or this also called as Virasana in some texts. So here fold your two legs and take a long deep inhalation and exhalation. This is what we call Vajrasana or diamond shaped posture. So after eating food, no other posture should perform. Only this posture, eligible posture after meals also. So it will improve the quality of the digestion. And here right leg fold, right leg, keep your right leg out. So try to sit on your single leg or you can sit below on the floor also. But here the preposition is like this one. One leg vertical and one knee flat. So here vertical knee side, again turn the body and here turn your left elbow outside of the right knee and completely rotate the body back. Again, few seconds to stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Then very slowly keep your arm out. Then slowly release the posture and relaxation. Especially today's exercises also comes under postnatal yoga also. The people, especially the housemakers who wants to reduce the fat around your abdomen, who wants to tone their muscles, today's exercises are very easiest and important exercises. Then opposite side, same thing, fold your right leg inside. Then after that, keep your left leg out. Again, keep your body straight, lift your right arm up. Then here, put your right elbow outside of your left knee and put your left hand behind the body. And here, completely turn the body back. Catch your alternately if possible and turn your body completely backside and stay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Then very slowly keep your arm out. Then after that, very slowly lift your arm. Then slowly keep your arm wide and down and relaxation. Here, keep your leg inside. After that, very slowly tilt your body on your right side or left side to move your legs out. Again here, relax your legs by moving your knees and legs hips to the right side and left side. Few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and enough relaxation. All right. And soon after your physical exercises, physical part, so at least give 5 minutes gap or give a small gap to drink a small sip of water. So tomorrow also we are seeing remaining good exercises which is directly affect on the abdominal, internal abdominal organs and as well as skin of the abdomen also. Alright, coming to the pranayam session here, try to sit properly in any convenient posture or lotus posture. So this is one way meditative posture also. Okay, long and deep slow inhalation and exhalation. So coming to pranayama sloka and pranayama mantra. Om Kesavaya Swaha, Om Madhavaya Swaha, Om Narayanaya Swaha, Om Adya Samadhi Tatpala Siddhyardham Asana Purvakan Pranayamadin Karishye. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. And Kapalabhati, Surya Bhadana Pranayam, after that Bastrika Pranayam. As we know that Kapalabhati's nickname is Kapha Dosha Visoshini. It will cut the total phlegm related diseases, disorders from the head to abdomen inside the body. Through Kapalabhati, anyone can be cured many kind of phlegm related disorders. As well as Surya Bhadana Pranayam, as we know that Kapala Sodhanam Vata Doshagnam Krimi Doshakrut Punah Punah Ridam Karyam Surya Bhadana Uttamam. So in 3 ways it's very important practices. One is it is also good pranayam to check the all diseases or disorders inside the skull and head. Second thing is Krimi Doshakrut. It will kill the abdominal worms also. Also Vata Doshagnam. So this is also mentioned that the perfect internal wind balancer. As well as this is also good to have good skeletal system also, especially Surya Bhadana Pranayam. And also we have Bastrika Pranayam. Bastrika Pranayam called as Bastrava, it's a bellows breathing. So Vata Pitta Slashma Haram Sariragni Vivardhanam. So here 3-way also, this is also important practices called inside wind, inside biles and inside mucus will be totally comes under control through Bastrika Pranayam. Also lifespan will be increased, longevity will be increased, and along with that healthy longevity plus and immunity. So Bastrika Pranayam will be able to give these 3 important practices. Okay, coming to the actually exercises here also today. I'm doing like a Kapalabhati Kriya Abhyas 10 plus 10 plus 10, 10 strokes plus 10 strokes plus 10 strokes. Keep your body straight and take a long, deep, slow inhalation, exhalation, and concentration on your breath or concentration at your eyebrow center. Then coming to the actually practices 10 strokes. 1, then long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Same practices here. Second spell 10 strokes. Keep your position straight. Then again long, deep, slow inhalation and exhalation. Third, last count, voluntary short breathe outs and slow breathe ins, Kapalabhati Kriya Abhyas. Then again long, deep, slow inhalation, completely deep, slow breathe out. Then coming to the next practices, pranayam, Surya Vedhana Pranayam, called as right nostril inhalation, left nostril exhalation. Throughout the practice, right nose inhalation, left side nose exhalation. Use your right hand, last two fingers and right hand thumb to close and open the nostrils. Now start moving your air inside with the right nostril and breathe out from the left. Again, right nostril inhalation, left nostril breathe out, right nostril inhalation, left nostril breathe out, right nostril breathe in, and last complete breathe out with the left nostril. Right, slowly put your arm down. Coming to next exercise called Bhastrika Pranayam. Voluntary sharp inhalations, slow exhalations. So keep your position straight. So here also 10 place, 10 place, 10. Then again long, deep, slow inhalation and completely deep breathe out. And second spell, same 10 strokes. Then again long, deep, slow inhalation, completely deep breathe out. So final strokes, 10 strokes. Here also keep the position straight. Then start movement. Then long, deep, slow inhalation, then completely deep breathe out. Alright, after practices, at least give time for 10 minutes time for your meditation practices and mantra chanting and concentration practices, Nataka-abhyas, as well as after you are finishing your total workout, give at least 5 to 10 minutes time for your yoga nidra-abhyas, relaxation or nidra yoga. After finishing your yoga exercises, at least give 15 to 20 minutes time to take bath. From there, again another 5 to 10 minutes time to take breakfast. In the afternoon, before lunch, if possible, take a power nap. Please try to learn how to make yourself relaxation while in the sitting postures also, while in the sitting positions also, especially in the offices. And also in the evenings, before your, after your office work, after your finishing your daily works, and at least give 15 to 20 minutes time to do the same simple exercises. So add one back bending, any kind of back bending, add any kind of simple inverted posture also, especially in the evenings. Okay, thanking you all to giving me this valuable opportunity. So tomorrow at the same time we are meeting. Until then, stay away from bad habits as well as do yoga also. Thanking you all.